I got a call last night from that customer that I installed the new laptop about 2-3 weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago. And they've already got the Department of Justice FBI rootkit virus on their machine. It's so incredibly frustrating. It doesn't matter. I mean, I had PCs for years and have never once gotten a virus on them. And yet, he's a guy who doesn't use his computer for much at all. He doesn't browse anything weird, and there it is. Less than 2 weeks. And this one's, odds are pretty good this is not going to be an easy removal. So, I don't have any time. Whine. I know it sounds like I'm just whining, but I've got to do the accounting for the nonprofit. I've got to get the books set up. I've got to get the software set up. I'm taking all those training classes. We've got less than, I think, 60 days to camp. I've got podcasts to edit. I'm out of time. I am out of time. I literally, these are the moments I should be driving over there right now, but instead I'm sitting here talking to you because I just need the break. This is my break, for crying out loud. Talking to you is my break. I'm so tired. This is over my endurance limit. Something's got to go. Hopefully it's not me. Hopefully it's, one of these things. I've got to get the... Anyway. Onward into the breach. It's been a long day. I have really nothing to report. I did pick up that computer, and after hours of scanning, Windows Defender offline picked up the virus and supposedly killed it. Owing to my ridiculously busy schedule, I'm not going to be able to return the computer right away anyway, so I'll run it again tonight. And when I go to work in the morning, I'll leave it on running, combo fix, and I might have the time Thursday, tomorrow evening after work to return it. Otherwise, it's Friday. But I already let them know that I'm swamped. I've gotten far enough into the system now. We're evaluating the Xero accounting system online for use for our nonprofit. And at some point I've got to decide whether or not it's go or no go, but for the time being I'm doing some manual entry. I've set up a chart of accounts. And most of which, has no impact on us whatsoever. There are so many things that just would be many, many decades down the line before we would ever have any of those categories. But we use the unified chart of accounts from the, I forget which national nonprofit organization it is, but anyway. And entering in some of the old statements and just seeing how it goes. And I think it's okay. I think it's going to be okay. I mean, our accounting is so simple we could probably do it in Excel, but if you're going to do the job right, you have to do it by standards, and you have to be able to demonstrate that you've done things in accordance with best practices. And so, despite the fact that it's probably more work than is needed to achieve the goals of the nonprofit, there will be goals down the line that we'll have to be able to provide more detailed audited statements or at least balance sheets. And so, we just have to do it. You just have to knuckle under and do it. And so I can't draw the bank transactions back as far as I'd like, so I'm having to manually enter them. And that's a lot of fun, I have to tell you. Anyway, I think that's it. I learned a bunch of cool stuff about editing that I did not know about Final Cut today from the lynda.com course. And the sad thing is that with this particular video, I have absolutely nothing to even experiment with, because 2 shots in and out, we're done, and then I'm gonna raise my hand and go like, comment, and subscribe, and then there's gonna be a little fade.